later, Los Angeles climate and architecture was a revelation to the young David Hockney. David Hockney found his artistic footing and indeed a new subject in water. He said that he wanted to capture the slow movement of water. It was something he found very appealing. Swimming pools became a recurrent motif in the art of David Hockney, from the early iconic paintings, Peter Getting Out of Nick's Pool, 1966, and A Bigger Splash, 1967. There is also, of course, the film A Bigger Splash from 1973, which details the breakdown of Hockney's relationship with his then lover, Peter Schlesinger. Peter Schlesinger is, of course, the model for the painting that sold at Christie's in New York. It was called Portrait of an Artist, Pool with Two Figures, 1972, and it brought $90 million in 2018. Our current lot, Pool Made with Paper and Blue Ink for book 1980, was as a result of the invitation that Ken Tyler made to David Hockney to work with him and Tyler Graphics in upstate New York. Hockney took up the challenge with some relish. He went there with an open mind and to make, paper from paper pulp, and he worked through the whole process. As a result, he came to painting flowers and then in turn, turned his attention to painting pools. Initially, he fleshed out drawings and then made large works on paper which were gridded together to make very large segmented images of pools and reflections. David Hockney is one of the most influential British artists of the 20th century. David Hockney began with making etchings and lithographs, but continued to experiment, and by the 1980s was using Quantel paintbrush, a new technology. From there, in 2010, Hockney was one of the first artists to embrace the new iPad and the brushless application. In doing so, he took forward ideas into painting outdoors, plein air in Yosemite. From there, he produced a series of 24 drawings, and it is from this series of 24 drawings that our current work, Untitled 20 from the Yosemite series, comes. Hockney has always been an innovator. He's always been interested to push forward with new technology, from the time also that he used combinations of photographs in these large combined works. These 24 drawings were made into an edition, and it is from this edition of Yosemite prints that our current lot, Untitled number 20, comes. The impression that we have was also included in the Pace exhibition in New York in 2016, and also another impression from the edition made an appearance in the National Gallery of Victoria's Hockney exhibition from 2016. It is to David Hockney's great credit that he is continuing to push forward with new ideas and embrace new technology. This sublime drawing is printed in an edition of 25. The medium itself, using the iPad, allowed Hockney to see footage of himself while creating his drawings. It was the first time that he was able to actually be more objective about what he was doing. But the one thing he realized, and he talks about, is that he was able to see how he was anticipating what we might call looking and putting onto paper or on a screen, and then thinking that little bit ahead. It was a matter of technology informing the artist, and in turn the artist creating new imagery within the landscape. It is a testament to the great skill that David Hockney brings to his output of paintings and prints.